In this video, I will explain you step-by-step process to crack any government job exam. There are few several steps if you want to crack any government job exam. The first step is the exam that you want to crack. Know the exam first and its competitor. So if you want to crack any examination, first thing you have to know that who are competitor of this particular exam. It may be CAT, it may be CLAT, it may be IIT Joint Entrance, it may be WBCS, it may be EPSC, it may be SAT, it may be GRE. There is so many different exam around the world. So some exam are the job exam, some exam are entrance exam, and some are examination from fellowship exam like GATE exam, NET, JRF, and some are examinations to study in US university like SAT and JRE and TOEFL, test of English language, English and foreign language, and IELTS and Pearson test of English, PTE. There are so many different exams, but some need score and some need to overtake someone. If we so first thing you have to know that examination and which your competitor and what is need. The syllabus is the most important thing to crack any exam. To understand the syllabus details is the first step to crack any examination. So if you want to crack any examination, first download its syllabus, and then second thing, if you want to understand more better, then if you understand more better, then you have to download it previous year question paper. So first two basic thing before kick starting your preparation to crack any examination is to download the syllabus, understand your competitor, and download previous year question paper. Then you start your preparation accordingly. But in specifically job examination, there is a particularly specific strategy needed because job examination is a very competitive in our country, especially in India, because there is a several applicant in for a few posts in each level. If you want to crack a group D examination, there is a several lakh applicant. If you want to crack a even sometimes 2.6 crore examination in railway group day, that is more than the total population of Australia. Few years ago when I was a student and to crack a different job examination, I appeared a railway group D exam also. There is a 2.6 crore applicant for a group D job in railway. That is a huge amount, but and there is a UPSC, there is a 1000 less more or less 1000 vacancy in different post, but there is a 10 to 12 lakh applicant. So there is a huge competition in a competitive examination. But the main point is competitive examination is to just you have to overtake someone to get a job. You need not to be a masters of something, just you have to know relatively than other aspirant. If let us took an example that 1000 vacancy in a examination, there is a 10 lakh applicant. Uh, no, generally 60-70% student appeared for that examination. So 6 lakh appeared for that particular examination for 1000 posts. So you have to overtake just 5 lakh 99,000. So you have to keep you in a place of between 1,000. So you have to overtake 5 lakh 5 lakh 99,000 aspirant. So this is a very not a simple, but it is a very straightforward. But there is you need not to be an expert of something, or you need to be huge amount of knowledge or nothing. That is just overtaking someone, but you need not to be an expertise. So that is very simple, but you need a definite strategy to crack an examination. In case of, I told you that specifically admission related exam, there is a certain syllabus, and you have to download it and then start your preparation. Just you have to need to score certain score to admit in an institute. But in job exam is completely different, not completely different, but different than others. Just you have to pass by someone by your marks. But this is very basic step to crack a job exam is that you also need a syllabus in job exam too. Every job exam has a syllabus, and same as earlier I told that the previous year question also important. Then syllabus and previous year question paper, and then you fix your strategy. Different job exam in India like railway jobs, banking jobs, and then civil service, and then CGL combined graduate level examination, and then different exam conducted by state PSC like WBCS, miscellaneous service, etc. So if you closely watch, monitor this all examination. If you follow that, there is a particular pattern of each examination. For job exam, like banking examination, there is a more weightage given to the mathematics and reasoning and language because the nature of work. The syllabus of that any examination depends on the nature of this work. Actually, job examination does not satisfy that complete knowledge required to that work, but it needs some extra basic knowledge that you can learn something in future to handle that particular job. And there is a few years ago a report was published by NASCOM, National Software Company, that in India, after graduating engineer, there is a 1 or 2 years training required for that particular job. This is same applicable for government job also, because there is a diversity, different diversity in job. So, in after getting a job, there is a humongous amount of diversity inside the job also. So you need to learn something, and it takes time. But if you score something, that if you good at mathematics and reasoning and language skill, hope they hope that you learn that skill very easily. So that is the reason why the job exam was conducted. I know that job examination first conducted in China a few 100 years ago. Then it is a this method is followed almost every countries, because there is a almost in every country there is a competition in job market. So job market is competitive in nature, so that is why examination conducted in each countries to select or eliminate to certain aspirant and to take certain aspirant. So CGL and banking examination has particular type of syllabus. There is a mathematical skill and reasoning skill is more weightage given to given compared to others thing. And if you follow that civil service type of examination like state PSC, EPSL, miscellaneous service examination, like administrative examination, there is a diverse field of knowledge is required. That is a GK. GK mainly consists of 3 4 types of subject like history, geography, polity, economy, science, technology, and sometimes lesser known topics like nanotechnology, biotechnology, and different types of satellite technology, different knowledge. And actually, GK is a government job agency, is jack of all trades, master of nothing. It is just need a basic outline. No in-depth knowledge is required for GK in government job examination. So you have to keep in mind this is just because if you study deeper for job examination for GK, you cannot get job. So there is a biotechnology is a vast topics. I know that, and a book I studied, a Genin Tech biotechnology books, is a very broad books. And so if you want to read that all biotechnology stuff, that you cannot is complete it. But there is a if you read 20 or 30 pages, uh, like BT Brinjal, BT Bachelor's in JSCs. That is simple question came again and again in exam. Same way applicable for nanotechnology, satellite technology, and history, geography, and other subject also. So you to study history, you do not understand to numismatics. We know that coins has a value in historical value, but you to crack a geography, you do not need to study about numismatic. A few days ago, I studied Soilendra Bhandare, the professor of numismatic, is a very prolific professor. But if for job examination, you cannot read Soilendra Bhandare, or for language, you need not to study Uday Narayana Singh. Nothing. You need to nothing about those stuff. You just need some basic outline, just few lines about history, geography, politics, economy, science, and technology, etc. And GK is a very good way. It is just you let a 9 or 10 level of GK, and NCERT books are excellent source of GK and 9 10 level. And you can read some stuff from 11 12 level of books, and that is enough for GK. If you study more deeper, more bulky book, you cannot crack any job examination. And this is a GK parts because GK is has very good weightage in such a PSC examination, UPSC or state PSC exam, because the you have to understand the society, culture, history, geography, etc. in different areas. To you have been posted in different areas of state or countries, and you have to understand different people, and you have to communicate with different type of people, different language, ethnography, and tribal people, and different kind of people you have to interact. That is why GK is important to particular exam. But if you study GK for state PSC, UPSC, if you know very little about this, you know very little, still you know very little about this, but it is just a hint that you have to learn something. That means that you someone have who crack UPSC or WCS, that is does not mean that he know everything, but he just know hints that such type of knowledge is required. That is just a hint, nothing more than that. And after that GK, then there is a essay writing skill and essay writing for WSS miscellaneous or PSC, because essay writing is important because in administration you have to write a lot of things, a report, a inquiry report, field report, different type of report you have to send it. So writing is essential. That is why writing is came in such a examination. And then some mathematical skill, and then reasoning skill also came in such examination. So nature of examination, your strategy is different to different, but there is a basic outlines about the syllabus and structure of examination and your competitor. But if you more specifically, if you want to crack a job examination, there is a 6 or 7 step I outlined. It is not a standard step, but just I outlined the how such step will be. Actually, first thing I told you that to understand syllabus first, your competitor first, and previous year question you have to see. Then second thing you have to do that, that the book required, that is a every almost every job exam is 9 to 10 class based, and sometimes 11 12 based, nothing more than that. There is optional subject paper in few exams like WSS exam, UPSC exam, that is just graduate level, and nothing but nothing, that everything is just besides that, everything is just 9 10 or 11 12 level. That is very simple and basic. Then you have to build your idea, construct your own idea about your society, about your culture, the different problem in the society, like women issues, transgender issues, then social mobilization, globalization, different problem that we face in a rapid and transiting world. That is a rapid changing world. You have to adapt such system. How we adapt that system, like coronavirus, gun economic reshuffle, then economic growth began, then more and more work began, nature was structure began. You have to adapt that system. That is the main funda about that many PS civil service examination. And so let us talk this in later videos, but I will tell you that the step here in this video. The first thing I told you that about that syllabus, nature your competitor and previous year question paper. Beside that, you will select your book. First thing, textbook is the excellent source of knowledge, and it is a pure information. Uh, Only textbook give you more pure information. History, geography, politics, everything is dynamic and com- complicated in nature, and it is a complexity, complicated and controversial in nature. But if you want to pure information, textbook is the excellent source. Then you first study textbook like NCERT books or any other textbooks. Then you will study some more advanced books for different subject. Then you will have it a learning practice, previous year question paper, current question paper, and keep your material less bulky, that you can read easily. You can finish a book, particular book, 5 6 7 days, days within 5 to 6 7 days. If you because here in for job examination, your vastness of knowledge is not matter. Your knowledge required, limited knowledge required, but you have to limited knowledge must be fulfilled. So you have to read again and again and memorize again and again. This is the excellent way to crack a job examination. Then if you solve a question paper and then previous year question paper, make a writing practice habit, create a habit of writing, etc. So that is some basic thing I told you about to crack a job examination. And next video I will tell different book and different strategies and how to implement those strategies in your examination, etc. Thus, this is a introductory video about job examination. I will upload many videos. I am just setting up my studio. When I studio will setup will complete, I will upload a competitive exam or different social or political problem related exam, current affairs related exam around the world that is happening different time to time. I will upload everything. I hope this channel will help you a lot, and subscribe my channel for in future update. Thanking you.